welcome to Scenes from a Hat. Are you ready for some big laughs? Thank you very much for tuning in to Minnesota's own comedy improv show. And let's meet our all-Minnesota talent. In chair number 1, we have Sherelle Renee Childs. In chair number 2, we have Miss Karen Voles. In chair number 3, we have Mr. Connor McCarthy. And a very special guest in chair number 4. Please welcome Blank Chair. That's right, it's another very special episode of Scenes from a Hat, being that we tape all of these shows over the course of one day. We want to make sure that everybody who turns out for our recording days gets an opportunity to play as many times as possible. So what we're going to do is we're going to be rotating players in so that everybody gets a chance to play a couple of times today. And so for our first Blank Chair contestant, please welcome the one, the only, Rod Motzko. And let's grab our first game out of the hats. And it is questions only. Let's line up for questions only. Right here on Scenes from a Hat, we need a scenario for these fine people. What are they up to?
At the circus.
They're at the circus. An excellent suggestion. Karen, you got the first question coming in. At the circus.
You really gonna put that melon in the lion's mouth?
Where else are you gonna put it?
Have you considered any other openings?
We got a lot of animals here.
Did you remember to rig the rest of the games?
No.
So do you think I'll be able to make it through the night without falling off the tightrope?
No.
How tight are the tights here?
Do you think you can fit into a size small?
What are you implying by asking that?
Nothing.
And scene. Thank you, Mr. Rod. You are all done, sir.
Today's the 1st of April, we call it April Fools.
So this will be the episode where we might break some rules.
For instance, our host Nathan needs to hair like spaghetti.
But when you see him now, he will be covered in confetti.
Oh boy, did you ever. All right, now that I'm covered in confetti and everybody had a good laugh, let's grab the next game out of the hat. All right, and this is 2 restaurants. Let's get set up for 2 restaurants, everybody. And we're going to introduce the new player to the Blank Chair, Sally Ann Hunt. And she is going to go down as the youngest player in Scenes from a Hat history. So let's give her a special round of applause. Alrighty then. And we need yet another player for this because we need a waiter or waitress. So why don't we have Mr. David Allender? Why don't you be our waiter here on Scenes from a Hat? Better late than never, eh, David?
Exactly.
All right. Well, we're glad you're here. And so we have a restaurant on the left here with Karen and Sherelle, now that I can see. And what is up with them? Let's give them a relationship and a cause and effect sort of thing.
Sisters arguing over the estate of their parents.
Wow. Okay. sisters arguing over the estate of their parents. All right, so we got that pretty sewn up. And we've got Connor and Sally here in the restaurant on the right. What's going on over here?
Dad's telling daughter Santa Claus is fake.
A dad telling his daughter that Santa Claus is fake. Wow. All right, and Mr. Allender over there in the corner, let's give him a quirk or a layer that he can add onto his character.
He's blind.
He's stuck in the 50s.
He's stuck in the 1950s. I like that. All right, so why don't we start out with, let's start out with Sherelle and Karen. They'll go first, and when we hear the little buzzing, we'll hop back and forth between the two restaurants and see how the scene has progressed. Take it away.
You know, I'm sure we're not the first siblings who've had trouble with their parents dividing stuff up.
Yeah, the issue is they only had one house, and only one of us can get it.
Yeah, and they only have one car, too. And it's a hot car.
Well, howdy hey, how y'all doing?
We all doing fine, howdy hey.
Howdy hey.
Hey,
Howdy. What would you like to eat today at this restaurant?
what do you have this diet?
What are those?
Something without sugar?
I'll go look.
Say, I know Christmas is coming up soon. You're probably really excited, but there's something I gotta tell you that's gonna change it a little bit this year.
Am I getting an American Girl doll?
Ho! How's it going? What would you like to drink there, sir?
You got any?
You look lucky.
You got?
I feel lucky.
You got any whiskey?
I'll go check.
I got
I'll
a
be
little
back.
hard time here. You see, you remember last year who gave you the bike?
Santa.
Yeah.
Santa's so great.
Yeah. No. He could be. There's just something about Santa that you need to know.
So, how is it that you think you deserve both the house and the car and Mom's ring collection? I mean, what does that leave me? The dog?
Well, the boat, duh.
That boat has like 15...
Hey! You should give her the shark.
Shark.
They don't have a shark?
Is there something they didn't tell us? Maybe we should investigate this.
I think so.
I never knew anything about a shark.
It's no. It's not that he's not real. He's very old, and he has a hard time getting around. So these days, he tells us what you told him you'd want, and then the mommy and daddy we go get it for him.
So Santa's not gonna come to town this year?
Well, he never really has, but you shouldn't let that get you down. You know, I had to deal with the same thing, and it wasn't the easiest thing to swallow. But
What are you having for dinner here?
Santa Claus is not real!
Mom, do you have something really, really important that you've been keeping from us?
Wait, Mom's alive? I thought they were both dead and we were settling their estate.
Oh my gosh.
There's a whole lot you guys aren't telling me. I mean, first there's a shark, now they're not dead.
We have a brother.
Hey! I'm your secret brother,
Oh, God.
and I'm gonna get all the money.
Wait, so I can still get my American Girl doll? Are you okay?
it was just the last bit of magic I had in my life. We're gonna keep it alive for. I'm gonna get you every American Girl doll. How many are there? Like 3 or 4?
There's at least 12.
Oh God. What do you say about 9?
That's okay.
Waiter.
Hello. How's it going?
There's something we need to tell you.
That's
Just
a neat tattoo.
And scene. That is not an easy game to play. Let's give him another round of applause. Okay, and let's introduce the next player on blank chair, Miss Emma Voles. And let's see what game Emma gets to play. Oh, I just don't know what it could possibly be. It's Random Lines, everybody. We're going to play Random Lines here on Scenes from a Hat. Why don't we get Emma and Sherelle? Come on down here. We'll give you a couple of random lines. And here's 2 for Sherelle. And here's 2 for Emma. And you can take your places on the acting carpet. Now, the way that Random Lines is played is at various points in the scene, they must open one of their lines and read it even though they have no idea what it is. Let's give them a scenario to act out, please.
Farmer's market.
I like that. Let's do Farmer's Market. This is a farmer's market with Sherelle and Emma. Take it away.
So do you think these beans are really organic, or are they just trying to sell them for a higher price?
Well, I don't know. It's like they do have the sticker for non-GMO, but it's so hard to tell sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, is there really all that much of a difference when you think about it?
Yeah. Well, I read this interesting news article the other day that was talking about non-GMOs,
Oh.
and I remember this one line, "Narf."
Wow. That changes everything, because you see, what NARF actually means is, I think it might be terminal.
Okay, maybe we should back away from those beans. Oh, let's take a look at this corn over here. Ooh, I really like the kernels on this one. What do you think?
Well, as long as they are NARF free, I'm okay with it, but now I'm a little bit paranoid.
Yeah, I'm a little bit paranoid too. Like, is there a brochure for this market?
Let's see, I've got one right here, and it says, "Get off your unicorn."
They have unicorns.
Yeah, I mean, how come I didn't know about this? I want to ride a unicorn.
Exactly. Who wouldn't want to ride a unicorn? Oh my goodness. Where are they hiding? Do you know?
Well, I've heard they really like pine trees, and there's a couple over there in the park.
Right.
So, should we go to the park and see if there's any unicorns?
But I just remembered. Someone gave me this password to go see the unicorns actually because they're supposed to be top secret.
There's even a password?
Yeah,
Wow,
the
this
password.
is exciting.
Well, it's more like a passphrase actually. Oh. Can you warm up that mayo nice for me?
Let's give Emma a round of applause. Thank you. All right, let's welcome the next player to the blank chair, Mr. Victor Littlejohn. And let's grab another scene out of the hat for Mr. Victor. All right, this is Changing Lines. Let's have Victor and Connor. You take a stab at this here Changing Lines game. And what this is they will enact a scene, but periodically when they hear this little noise, they must change the last thing that they said to something a little bit more outlandish, maybe a little bit crazier, and we'll see where the scene progresses from there. But first, we need a scene, so what's up with them? What are they doing?
Cloning dinosaurs.
They are cloning dinosaurs. Okay, the cloning dinosaurs game of Changing Lines. Take it away.
Do you really think we should be doing this? I mean, there's all kinds of ethical consequences here.
I know, but this is Jurassic Park, and if we don't clone these dinosaurs, we're not going to make any money. If we don't clone these dinosaurs, your mom won't be home for dinner. If we don't clone these dinosaurs, then who will?
Are we even going to have any money after the inevitable lawsuit?
Well, I don't necessarily think we'll be sued. Obviously,
Well, there's copyright infringement. I mean, I'm pretty sure I've heard that name Jurassic Park before. I'm pretty sure I saw a movie about that sometime. Wasn't it called Billy and the Clonosaurus?
you're right. It was Billy and the Clonosaurus. So
And
you're
Jurassic
right.
Park is a lot better name.
Well, it does sound. Maybe we could call it Jurassic Billy and the Clonosaurus.
There we go, man.
Park.
Now we're thinking with two heads here. Now we're coming up with some good ideas. I don't know, man. This is not looking good.
Well, we better come up with something, or else we're going to be like out the door. We better come up with something, or else we're going to be on the floor. We better come up with something because otherwise we'll be on the moon.
Speaking of moons, how's that T-Rex coming along?
What's the T-Rex got to do with the moon? I mean,
But how's it coming along? Because that was supposed to reach maturation about 5 minutes ago. About now. I think it was yesterday.
oh no.
Let's see. And why don't we get Karen and Sherelle down to take a crack at that same game, changing lines, and how about we give them a scenario, please?
They're in a dance studio.
They're in a dance studio. Okay, that should work out pretty good as long as they don't trip and twist an ankle. The dance studio changing lines game. Take it away.
Almost got this routine down. We're almost ready for Broadway.
Speak for yourself.
Yes, exactly. Yes, I'm almost ready for Broadway. And you're not. Yeah. Okay, neither of us is ready for Broadway, I'll admit it. But if we just went in there and took the whole place hostage, they would have to let us on stage.
I love that idea. That's kind of an interesting idea. What are you talking about?
What, you've never told me, you're telling me you have never wanted to rob a theater before and just get on stage and make everybody watch you?
Well, of course, everybody's wanted to do that. But don't you think they'd call the police? Don't you think they'd call the FBI? Don't you think they'd shoot us on sight?
Not if we wear bulletproof vests. Not if we have a magical unicorn that can protect us.
Where do we get one?
Well, I've got one waiting outside, actually. I've got one at my girlfriend's house, actually. There's one standing right behind you, and it's about to stab you with a little horn thingy.
Oh,
so watch out.
Goodness. Well, so here's mine. Where's yours?
Well, it's a big unicorn. It can handle 2 people. Well, we're not expecting it to fly to the moon or anything. I think it can take 2 people. I think that unicorn could actually handle a whole family plus a small dog. So we're good.
Oh, I guess you're right. Well, I'm gonna sit in front.
Okay. Okay. I've actually never done this before. I kind of lied about having unicorn experience. I've never even seen a unicorn in my life, so we're totally winging it here.
End scene. All right, let's welcome our next contestant to Blank Chair, Mr. Remy Argentum. And let us grab the game that Remy will be making his appearance on. This is Quiz Show, everybody. Quiz Show. Remy, you're going to be our host.
Oh,
so
fantastic.
you go ahead and grab your podium there. Everybody else is going to be contestants on a wonderful quiz show that we are going to make up right now. Studio audience?
Is it fatal?
Yeah, is it fatal? That is right up your alley.
All right.
Is it fatal? Hosted by Remy. Take it away.
Welcome back to Is That Fatal? As always, I am your host, Art Thou Dead? And with us right now is our panel of contestants. Contestant 1, please tell us your name.
I am Natasha. I am a collector of poisonous and non-poisonous spiders and snakes.
Ooh. How do you keep them away from each other?
Oh, I just tell them who can talk to who and hope that they listen to me.
Very interesting. A snake charmer. And contestant number 2.
My name is Daisy Chain, and I'm a help desk analyst.
Ooh, Daisy Chain. Can I ask you, Daisy, do you ever have eruptions in the office?
I'm sorry, you'll have to call back between 8 and 5.
Noted. And you, sir, contestant number 3.
I'm Reginald Bishop. I'm only here to look down on you people.
Can I call you Reggie?
No.
All right, thank you, Reggie. All right. Now, we will be going through a set number of questions. You have your buzzers in front of you. I will ask if this is fatal or if it's not. Please give us your answers in the form of a question. This knife was found in this back. Is it fatal?
That's only fatal if you're not rich.
That is correct. Although that only happened after Julius Caesar. So, now, this is a type of poison that can possibly kill you if you are standing on your head. But are you actually standing on your head? Is it fatal or not? Yes.
Oh.
Daisy. Oh my goodness, yes! Now, here we go. You are walking down the street, and you happen to get hit by a bus driven by clowns. And on the bus along with the clowns is a Sharpa? A Sharpa! Yes!
It's only fatal if they are poisonous clowns! Of course.
That is correct! Oh my goodness, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time in the history of this game, we have a three-way tie. But luckily, we have a lightning round challenge. This last question will be the deciding factor. Our contestants, be on your buzzers. One of these buzzers will electrocute you. Will you die or will you not? And Natasha wins! Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night.
And scene. Boy, they don't get much darker than that. Good job, Remy. And now, please welcome to Blank Chair, Miss M.A. Dorfler. And let us grab a game for M.A. to play. This is Newscasters. Please set up for Newscasters. M.A., you're going to be our anchor on Newscasters. And what we need is something kind of mundane or silly to report about here on Strange Newscasters. What would that be?
Soggy bowl of cereal.
A soggy bowl of cereal is making the news.
Welcome to the 6 o'clock news. I'm your anchor, Minnie Milk. And here with us is our expert on milk, Jenna. I'm sorry, what was your last name?
Jenna Milky.
Jenna Milky, okay. Our top story tonight is about a soggy bowl of milk. Soggy bowl of cereal, I'm sorry. How does the milk get the cereal so soggy?
Well, there are little particles in the milk called cations, and they get inside the cereal, and they take it apart, and if they stay in there too long, they can become highly toxic.
Oh my. Well, what can we do about this?
Well, everybody should get a little timer. They're available at Target for about $3.50, and just put the timer in front of your cereal bowl and time it for 7.5 minutes, and if the timer's already gone off, you probably shouldn't be eating the cereal anymore.
Okay. Right now we are going to go out to the field to our field reporter. Are you there?
Yes, thank you. This is April Showers, and I'm here interviewing Tony Tiger. Tony, how is this sogginess crisis affecting your cereal line?
Not great, man. What did you say about the toxicity? See, I pour myself a bowl of cereal, and I heard something funny on the TV, and I kind of forgot about it, and I thought it'd be okay to eat it, but I don't feel good. Didn't taste very good either. Marshmallows weren't even good anymore.
Well, you heard it here first, folks. Tony the Tiger witnessed marshmallows that aren't even in his cereal. I think this milk is beyond sour. Back to you.
What can you tell us about marshmallows in this situation?
Oh, marshmallows are only fatal to tigers, as Mr. Tony unfortunately demonstrated just a few seconds ago. They might make humans, dogs, and anteaters feel slightly nauseous, but they won't kill them, per se.
Okay, all right. Well, I think April has another person out in the field to speak with. April, are you there?
Yes, that's right. I'm here with Toucan Sam. And Toucan, I don't know if you heard the question I asked the late Tony over there, but we've had some sogginess with cereal, and you are a big cereal buff as well, and I'm wondering what your take is on this.
Well, it's really too bad for Tony, but great news is that Fruit Loops are pretty much immune to this kind of thing happening, you know. It's really sad that he had to die, but, you know, if your cereal's getting soggy, just buy some of ours. Our stock price will go up. We'll all be happy.
Do you have any idea what Fruit Loops has over Frosted Flakes?
Well, they'll scratch the roof of your mouth, I'll tell you that much.
That sounds like a key, folks. Back to you.
Well, there you have it, folks. If you don't want your cereal soggy, you just need to buy Fruit Loops, I guess. I'd like to thank my expert, Jenna, for coming in and being with us today and giving us some insight into this. And there you have it. We'll see you again at 6.
End scene. All right. Thank you, players, for an excellent game. Thank you, MA. And let's welcome our final contestant here to Mr. Blank Chair, Mr. David Allender. All right. And what game is Mr. Allender going to be a part of today? It's going to be Superheroes. David Allender down front for our lead superhero on a game of superheroes where we have fictitious superheroes solving a fictitious world crisis, which we will get from our fictitious studio audience. No, actually, they're real. They're just really tired. All right. What is the world crisis that we need to solve?
Avocado shortage.
An avocado shortage. And who is our lead superhero who will lead the charge into avocado something or other?
Captain Slappy. Free avocado.
Now they wake up. What was that?
Captain Slappy.
Captain Slappy. I think that's very appropriate. Captain Slappy trying to solve the avocado crisis. And everybody else will enter in chair order and take it away.
Yes, I'd like the toast. Yeah, the one for millennials. The one for millennials. What do you mean? There's no avocado on my avocado toast. If only my super friends were here to help me. Oh, thank God you're here, has to perpetually spin around, girl.
Well, I
Snap out of it.
tried to come sooner. I just was a bit dizzy.
That's terrible. How will we get the avocados?
Well, if I spun fast enough, maybe I could fly up and get the few that are still within our atmosphere.
I don't know. That's a terrible idea. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Do better.
Wow, it looks like I should have gotten here sooner.
Oh, I'm so glad you are finally here, person who keeps turning into rubber.
Yes, I'm sure that my superpowers can help whatever crisis you have going on.
She's like a bad avocado.
That's a bouncy one, too.
Is your trouble over avocado?
She just stretched really far. Oh.
Is there trouble with avocados?
Oh, thank goodness.
Is there ever not?
Amigo to everyone is here.
Hey, I'm just here to be a good friend. So if your avocados
How
are
dare
running
you.
out, hey, if your avocados are running out, I mean, maybe we could find a substitute? Hey, go ahead and have one. You're my friend.
Oh, there's no substitute for avocados.
No?
What should we substitute with them with?
Something else that goes bad within 2 days?
Tangerines.
That's completely unacceptable.
Why not tangerines start out green? Avocados stay green and turn brown, same diff.
I love your enthusiasm.
I'm gonna slap my glasses off. They'll probably be good enough then.
Oh, man, if you need some money for new ones, I'll be happy to lend you some.
I'm gonna try it.
Will this
Oh, it
be
tastes perfect.
suitable for guacamole?
I think we solved it, guys.
Oh!
My super friends are the best.
Hey, you guys are awesome. I'm gonna head out now and get me some toast.
You can use this fake avocado. I don't know where I am.
I'm gonna spin out.
Bye.
Bye.
Let's see.
Your hand is in the air.
Can you see?
Not really.
That's all the time we have here on Scenes from a Hat. Thank you so much for tuning in. Gotta get a t-shirt.com and Princess Cheesecake. Thanks for supporting the show. I'm Nathan. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye!